The unseen consequences of leaving a narcissist alone. Hey everyone, glad you could join us again. It's great to have you here. People who have been hurt by a narcissist need to understand and accept how important they are. Something I read not long ago made me think about whether narcissists want us back after we break up. Something someone said started a conversation that I want to tell you about today, but I can't find it. It's normal to feel like the narcissist doesn't care about you after being misled and devalued. They might act like they don't care, which makes you doubt your worth. Why does this feeling keep coming up? What does it mean for your healing? How can you change your attitude today so that you value yourself? If you find this topic interesting, please like and follow. Thanks for your help. We can keep writing about interactions and getting to know ourselves better. Now let's begin. We're going to talk about how your absence changes the ego and why you need to feel good about yourself to move on. Remember how important you are. Narcissists choose the people they hurt on purpose. I want to help you remember who you were before the link. This show is all about ego and how to get better from it. It means a lot to the narcissist that you were a main source of support for them. You helped them do well by being kind, caring, and there for them. The fact that you cared about their improvement from the moment you met them shows. For them to feel good about themselves, they need to be affirmed all the time. This makes them rude to us. Things now work differently. They thought we were better at first, no matter how we looked, how important we were, or how much money we had. We were important to them while they were dating, and they used sadness and charm to get close to us. They leave us after getting everything they can from us, even if we still have more to give. They don't seem to know we're there. But don't forget who you were before this happened. My focus is on how to get better and accept myself. When I talk about greed, I don't talk about things I don't believe in. If I did, more people might follow me. The people in my group are sensitive and caring, so this lesson will hit home for them. It is easy for me to tell the difference between right and wrong when reading comments. Every comment and answer gets my full attention whenever I can. Remember that narcissists hate it when they lose you. To get to their goals, they used us as a stepping stone. But when they let go of us, they often fail. There are a lot of people who watch social media, and some people post things to get attention. For some reason, posts that show a new partner dressed like me make me feel bad. I chose not to talk to them and banned them on all of my social networks. Don't forget that narcissists want us more than we want them. They change the truth by making us believe their fears, which makes us believe we need them. We have to work because they need us too. No one else could have changed their lives in such a unique and important way. Our job can't be given to someone else because we are unique. Because their egos and fantasies are too big, narcissists can't find someone else to love. I'd like to tell you about this thought. To keep a maniac from taking your place, know what makes you unique. Love the things that make you unique. Does this make sense to you? I hope so. These people need you to get ahead in life, so they have a hard time without you. It hurts a lot to leave them or cut ties with them. They can't text you late at night or post on social media for you. They are safer without you, but they don't have as much support as they used to. No one else can do your job, even if they try. What you do and who you connect with are much more important than how you look. You should know how valuable real love is because it's not easy to find. It might only happen a few times for each person. Because you love so much, no one else can take your place. Let them know how much your love, care, understanding, and kindness mean to them. If you did your best, you were one of a kind, a love that would never come back. For 4 years, narcissists used fake accounts to try to get in touch with me and say bad things about me and my legal situation. They tried to get close again, but I pretended to be someone else, which made them back off. There was no way for them to mess up my life. They will find it hard to move on if they cared about you. The way you feel about them stays the same no matter who comes and goes. If you've been abused, ignored, or hurt in a relationship, this message is for you. Of course you're having trouble with this truth. 5 years ago, these words would have been hard for me to understand. It might take some time to fully grasp what happened. There was a YouTube video from years ago that said something like this would happen one day while using a vacuum cleaner. You'll see that it was true. To wait is very important. Don't worry about small things like cleaning. Have a great time in life. Remember that they loved you and will never forget you. Narcissists often act like they are happy and successful when they are not. Don't believe the pictures they post of their fancy trips or how great their life looks. There are many sad stories about narcissist vacations that you can find online. I've had bad vacations in the past because of psychopaths and narcissists. But going back to those places with an old friend in a way that didn't hurt me was some of the best trips I've ever been on. They look happy on the outside, but I can tell they're in a lot of pain. They make other people feel as sad as they are, and it makes them feel good in a strange way. You can get through this, even if your problems seem too big to handle. In time, things will get better. That monster took over your life, and you'll see it in the end. You might want them back at first, but you'll be glad you didn't see them in the end. I used to joke that I would get back at narcissists, but now I know they'd like it. They don't deserve to be that happy. Think about what you're worth and how you can get better instead. Remember who you were before the jerk got in your way. They didn't go after you because you were easy to catch, but because they thought you were unique in a way that other people might not have seen. People close to me sent me weird Facebook messages before I met the narcissist. They said things like, "Hi, how are you?" I was wary and didn't take part because I thought it might be a trick because of what had happened to me before. And it turned out that the narcissist was texting me to see how I would act around other women. Behind my back, they were seeing how loyal I was. They took my phone too. I only looked at a coworker's page once while we were dating, which caused a fight. Other than that, I never looked for other women on social media. I knew the narcissist was watching everything I did when I found out that someone had taken my phone. At this point in time, where else could they find someone as dedicated as I am? That's why I could work with them. I respect people who are honest, loyal, and good at caring. When I say something, I mean it. I'm honest with people because I care about them. I gave the narcissist those traits. It's possible that my story is like yours. They may have bugged the new friend of the narcissist. When will this new person start to sneakily talk to you online or follow you around? They most likely broke up with me because they couldn't be happy with anyone else. Trust your gut and believe in yourself. Even when things look the worst, there is always hope. Always try to see the good side. They have the same issues as us, but they don't think about what they liked about us. It's hard for them to live without us. They find it harder and harder to keep up the happy front as time goes on. The difference between first class and coach or HD TV and fuzzy TV makes their lives less good. Parents form close relationships with their children, but narcissists struggle to connect with others deeply and instead seek out short-term joys. They miss the spiritual and emotional connection they had with us and can't get it back. It's hard for narcissists to be alone. The person will really miss you if you stop talking to them. To help them understand what they did, you need to cut them off from everything. That means you won't answer their calls or try to make peace. I think we can talk to them about how they're acting, even though some people might not agree. It's not always a good idea to talk to them, but sometimes it can help you move on. Narcs may think about themselves more when you tell them about their traits if they don't already know about them. It can be very important to understand this. Being aware of yourself is important. Be proud of the things that make you unique. Your fingerprints, voice, and eyes make you special, whether you believe in fate or a higher power. No one else will ever be like you. Just think about it. You are worth more than anything else. Being yourself is better than anything fancy or expensive. Without the outside world getting in the way, this trip is about getting to know your true self. They're having a tough time without you. Because what they did made their problems worse, it's not likely that they will be helped in a real way. It didn't seem real to say, "Hi, how are you?" After everything. They didn't ask me to be honest because they felt bad, it was just a test. It's clear that they want to get back together badly, even though years have passed. They have a hard time finding another friendship like ours. When we were honest with one skeptic, it helped him see the truth. Along the way, he got new hope and ways of looking at things. You need to find the truth and the facts for yourself. Nasty people have to deal with the consequences, even if they've hurt other people for years or even had kids. Even though they may stay in touch because of family ties, they rarely get along. That person will always want what they had with you, but they will never get it back. It's an endless quest with no point. And it's okay to have problems with these interactions as you get better. When narcissists are happy for a short time, it shows that they have flaws. To stay safe, you need to be able to see them well. If they want you again after you leave, they might do it slowly at first and then more directly. Narcissists often come back out of nowhere, so it's hard to say goodbye to them. Do not wait for this loop to happen. Instead, take time to heal and honor yourself. Real friends will come into your life as you do well. There is nothing better than real love in the world. They may never find love like the one they had with you, but you will keep looking for true love. Thanks for looking at it. If this helped you, please like, follow, and share it. Soon, you'll get more facts that will give you power. Find out how to get a free book and about one-on-one lessons by reading on. Peace and thanks for being a part of our group.